What is good, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to unfold Floki because we've got some massive news that is effectively going to surge this coin to the moon, and we're talking like 500% sort of gains. So this is absolutely crazy, guys. So stick around if you want to see the news and look at the price analysis towards the end of the video over Floki Inu. Just remember, this also is not financial advice. So do your own research, and it's solely for entertainment purposes. But taking a look at Floki Inu right now, of course we all know this token, we love this token, we know exactly what it is. We can see that 14 hours ago, Floki are doing some real big marketing. They have a big partnership with the Netherlands football team. So I assume this means their branding is going to be on the jerseys, the football clothing, and over the merchandise. So throughout the day, they'll be attracting not only the people over at the football game itself, but people watching the game as well. So this is going to be pretty good. This is going to get a lot of talk going, and people will be obviously recognizing the brand and what that is. And it's very well known that a lot of footballers or football fans in general, they are quite interested in crypto anyway. It's not the first time we've seen a crypto company doing a partnership like this, but it is amazing to see, especially with a team such as Netherlands. So yeah, this is FC20, of course. That is the football team itself, but it's a Netherlands-based team, and I'm pretty sure it's a very popular and well-respected football club. So it's really good to see this level of recognition. We can also see we've got some big news over here. Chainlink today looks at Floki times Chainlink integration and the possibilities that Chainlink makes possible for Floki. So this is a really, really big piece of news over here, guys. And Chainlink is, of course, a really, really big DeFi platform. So this is also going to help the price just absolutely surge and grow massively. So we know that this coin is inspired by Elon Musk, so he's going to also talk about it at some point in the future. We know that's true, but we can see this adoption and the ideal widespread is really, really good. So there's lots of great core developers on this one, but basically they're looking to launch a player-owned metaverse expected early next year and integrate the Chainlink price feeds to connect its enthusiastic community to DeFi. So this is really, really good, of course, for Floki. Should we see this kind of news unfold, it would be absolutely incredible. And it's just going to be massive, absolutely massive news. So really, really excited to see this one, guys. Another one is, whale rumors. They're always talking about Floki. You can see over here, Floki number one. Like, they're just always rambling on about Floki. So even though Floki's had a few bad days recently, it's still looking super good. And people are still talking about it. So you just eat up all the FUD, eat the fear, take advantage. Not financial advice, of course, but that is exactly what I was doing. Sorry, just a quick sip of water. Yeah. So yeah, this is what I'm kind of thinking with Floki right now, because we have the partnership, we have the integration of Chainlink. You put them together, you put Elon Musk into that recipe, and it just screams. It just screams price action and potential for a big, big rally. So if we chill on our 14-day chart on the CoinGecko, we can see that Floki Inu is trading at $0.000017. So it's up 40 cents. 41.5% is the increase that we've had, which is really, really big. I mean, it was bound to happen. We were trading in this kind of falling wedge. The lows were coming down, low, 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 high, low, high. And then we bottomed out and we broke out, and then we had a lower high again, a lower high, and then we produced a bottom. We found support at around 0.0016. So the trading volume was $37 million, which is quite a lot. But it's looking like it's headed in the right direction. You can see, beginning of October, we had that massive, massive impulse to the upside. So we get our Fibonacci retracement tool, and we corrected just around the 0.786 level. Of course, these wicks, I don't really like to counter in the volatility. So if I was to just redo that, it would be more of around here, really. But the 0.786 is where we've clearly found support, and it's not just a coincidence that has happened. You can see we touched down on support 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and we finally got that breakout. We got that volume confirmation over here, and you can see on the 4-hour chart we are just about ticking overbought, but it doesn't look too bad. If we hop into the 30-minute time, guys, now we just need to hope that we can kind of consolidate here and trade sideways. We're a little bit overextended on the 20-day moving average, sorry, but we have created this flagpole which could potentially turn into a bull flag. So keep your eye on it. You know, on the 5-minute chart, we can already see what's going on here. We've kind of got these higher lows followed by the, the lower highs. So we're getting that converging sort of symmetrical triangle. Either we're going to break down or, to the upside in the short term. I would imagine, the resistance would be 0.0019, a 14% increase to the upside. Should we see a little bit of a pullback, maybe we get a 15% pullback on a shorting opportunity. But, this one here is really more of a, zoom out, look at the daily time frame. You can see that we are finally heading up to these resistance levels, which was just literally here. So now we've got a range that we're trading within. And if we pull out the Fibonacci extension tool once again, we can see that the next area of support is most likely going to be around 0.002326 on target for 2.9. And I think with all these fundamentals in place right now, it's very much safe to say that the golden Fibonacci extension, the 0.0058 level is a particularly very good place to look at these targets on a pragmatic level. So it is still huge news, guys. And we're potentially looking at, from where we are, a 234% move. I mean, it's not that bad. It's very realistic. If we just look at what happened, we've broken out of this area of resistance. So really, I mean, you take the height of this pole, and the breakout should take us all the way back up to 0.4 anyway. So if we just wait for this, it could take a few days, get some more accumulation, consolidate in this area, maybe trade sideways a little bit. We're going to see a bigger catapult, because really with the distribution that we saw here, it was 44 days. So that's just incorrect. It was less. The distribution was about 32 days. So even if we saw 32-day sideways action, kind of trading like this, it wouldn't really be a huge problem. If we're just trading in this and then we break out, that's what we want. Because the longer we can trade within this range, the more explosive the impulse will be when we break out and potentially produce this sort of cut pattern. Also identifying we've got a lot of resistance over here at the 0.0003. So this is kind of what we're going to play with. I think if we can trade sideways, great. If we break this resistance sooner, then we're going to see these price targets happen much, much sooner as well. So it's all about sort of being patient and just having a little wait, but also identifying these good key buying areas. So of course we've got lots of support here. If we do break this support level, then really we're going to come all the way back down to where we started, because there's no real support in between these levels. So yeah, we broke that resistance, great to see. Now we've got this next resistance here at 0.0002 to tackle. So really that's my sort of price analysis, price prediction, looking at Floki, 0.0005 on the horizon. Then we're going to knock down a 0 and potentially be at 0.01. Really, really good to see. And this is it. This is the Floki. Keep your eyes on the price. Look out for those targets. Keep an eye on the volume, because the volume has just come up a little bit, but we want to see it come up a bit more. We've got that breakout. If we can get a nice surge of volume, it might take a bit of news, such as what we've just, discussed today. So if you like the video, subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one.